Ta-da! Wait, I didn't clear the loots. Oh yeah, this is obsidian. Oop, there we go. It looks like we're about 1:30 into it. And let me actually change the stream title this time. This is ancalagor's first race, actually. Ravios currently has a 6-6 record against some pretty strong opponents. Anywho. Good luck, have fun in both races. What is happening? Ancalagor has glass jaw. This is a very glassy build, and here's a glass shot for Ravio as well. Taking the glass jaw. We have 2 glass jaw takes. For some massive 8 damage right now. And in purple will be the bomb spell. Definitely a good spell to have. Ravio will check red instead. Both races are content with running this last build, it seems. And both of these races are very strong. It's not all too surprising. Ring of Piercing pickup for Ravio. That could be huge. That's a pretty good ring. Ignores the cookies. Already has the blood drum. ancalagor finishing off the flawless Encore Rift, doing a massive amount of damage. A whole 8 hearts. But yeah, it's pretty speedy, but it can easily start going the other way, given both races have glass jaw. And thank you for the host, TTF. Yeah, shield spell pickup for ancalagor as well. Definitely nice to have anything that makes you invincible if you're running glass build. But this looks like a lot of enemies. Luckily, most of them are blocked off by walls and coming through in a single file line for ancalagor. But we've been seeing some excellent pushes to the finish. Despite this being such a precarious build, these races know how to handle it. Ravio does have the Ring of Piercing over ancalagor, but it's a bit behind. But that lead might not mean too much with how much piercing can pay dividends inside zone 4. A bit of an awkward exit room for ancalagor with that fair and balanced swooping in. Yeah. ancalagor does not have luck as well, but does have a ton of nades. Don't know what that nade toss is about, though. So Ravio, hot on the heels of ancalagor. Both races managing to keep this glass jaw alive for this long. There goes the glass armor for ancalagor. And ancalagor goes down. Catting into a Blade Master. So Ravio right there. Potion right there as well. We'll just snag the potion, making this significantly less scary. And we'll engage the slow play breaks and see what's up in the shop here. Old Faithful, a headgear swap, and some goo boots. So, has pivoted away from a glass build with a single shop. Has successfully done the slow playification of this build. Yeah, headgear swap saved Freddy's life. Skipping out on the chest doesn't need much more. Doesn't need anything more, just needs to finish. An urn for Ravio will swap off to Obsidian Longsword, but as I said, there isn't too much more to get with this build. It's fine, we have slow play procedures. Ham in the back pocket, which is slow play. Slow play mode. Yeah, 10 bombs as well, so it's not a concern. Ravio is doing Japanese. Which will be fine. So yeah, rolling with the ham in the back pocket. And does Extendo Shield. Along with the potion, so not much standing in the way of Ravio's finishing this besides Dorian. Speaking of Dorian, watch out for Dorian. 2.5 hearts left, should be fine. There we go. GG's! Ravio taking the first point of this set. Very well played with the glass build for both racers, but ancalagor will succumb to the risk. Oops. Oh, besides the timer. There we go. Shield doesn't help Dorian, that is true. Yeah. Keeping Dorian alive shouldn't be a problem for someone as good as Ravio, though. Good luck, have fun for both racers on this second point. Both racers are ready, and here we go. Quick peek into the 1-1 shot for ancalagor. It is right there, after all. Has some pretty good items, but it's a 1-1 shop. They're kinda poor. And it's also slow, so maybe after you kill the mini-boss, you can somehow get a leprechaun. Then you farm that. Then you'll have to backtrack, and that'll take a while, and that's if you do get the leprechaun in the first place. But blood shop for both racers. 2 bomb items. Definitely pretty good. Magic cheese for Ravio that they can't afford. But yeah, we have Blast Helm grenades, Pack of Holding pickup for Ravio actually, and touching the base whip just to make us believe that Ravio will take it. I think that was a bat roll as well. Oh, good Blast Helm there. Could have stepped down into the monkey, but getting grabbed by monkeys can easily end up with you dead. Just use a Blast Helm. You got 9 bombs. Now 7 after using 2 of them. But yeah, both races blowing up, Shrine of Space for the map. And Ravio collecting the Leprechaun here. Miniature farming, not a lot of space to do it. Ancalagor surrounded by ghosts here. Or taking him out for engaging the mole. The mole himself. Checking black or titanium broadsword. Not a horrible weapon. It's bad, but it's not horrible. It's actually pretty decent in Zone 2. But, obviously, probably gonna want to find something better. Ancalagor killing the mini-boss before jumping down the trapdoor. Ravio taking a slightly different path, one that could potentially be less dangerous given it's a one wide hallway. A super secret shop for Ravio here. We'll spend glass shovel in order to dig through to it, and we'll find a 20 gold Squaga suit. It's massive value out of super secret shops here. It's not heavy plate though, you usually see heavy plate, not a Squaga suit, but definitely still take a Squaga suit. Ravio buys out the entire shop, spending a lot more time in Zone 2 but farming compared to Ancalagor. There will be a Ring of Piercing, which Ancalagor will take. Ring of Piercing does not go too poorly with the broadsword. And it currently has no spells, so currently not getting anything out of the Ring of Mana. There is a peace shrine there that Ancalagor may or may not have seen. So slide into the exit. It's a ways away, though. So yeah, these beetles, no problem if you got the Ring of Piercing. They would be quite unruly if you didn't have that, but both races do. And Old Faithful swap for Ancalagor. Will still be in the lead, but it does not have the armor or as many bombs as Ravio has. So that could definitely be a deciding factor. Ravio will check black for Old Faithful, the good old titanium longsword as well. There's a potion for Ancalagor. Very much on the way to the exit. We'll just snag that, dig in and snag that. Ravio will do the same. It's pretty even in terms of the build, except for the Squigga suit. Bit of extra farming that Ravio has done hasn't yielded anything big besides that, and it's not necessarily gonna help you make you go faster. But any armor does help you make you go faster, but if your opponent just doesn't take any hits, then it's not much of a difference. Yeah, both races on 5-1 now. It's pretty close. Pretty even in terms of items for the Necrodancer as well. Both races having the Blast Helm and enough bombs along with the Blood Drum and not Pickaxe. Ravio quaffing the potion. Definitely using the Squigga suit here. You just shrug off some damage in order to trade it for time. Squigga suit, which Ancalagor does not have. Ancalagor will be the first one onto Deadringer with a right side spawn. Ravio follows shortly after. Decides to use Blood Drum. So, going to be pretty even. Ancalagor with the first hit around 7:30 in game time. And Ravio getting it about 7 seconds later. Ravio getting frozen, needs some blood magic out of that, and Ancalagor's Necrodancer fight seems to be going so much better here. But no Squigga suit. That's unfortunate. Ravio will manage to apply pressure and then take this right at the end with a pretty unfortunate death from Ancalagor. Commentator curse. Hey, I meant it was going well and that it was going faster. Not to mention how much not dying was happening. Kappa. Anywho. On to the third point. Good luck, have fun to both racers. Hopefully Ancalagor can just shake off a death like that and give it their A game for the seed. Not dying was happening. Oh, dying was happening. Dying was definitely happening, and you missed it. So, dagger upgrade for Ravio. Oh. Ooh. But on the run back, Ancalagor can pick up the dagger, so it's not fine. I might take Charisma out of that arena. Or Blood Rapier, something. Both races is leaving that behind for some reason. Glass Shop, looking like a bit of deja vu of the first seed. Yeah, it's definitely not better than Titanium Rapier. Without damage ups. With damage ups, it is better. Obviously, because then you have the damage anyways. So yeah, a bit of a rerun of the first seed where we had a glass cat and a jaw. And in purple, there will be an Earth spell. Ancalagor should snag that as well. Blast Helm or Ravio? We'll swap off to that. Forming a transmute for not so savory items. The armor is definitely nice, but can't afford it. Ancalagor can't even afford the transmute, not like the transmute you did anything. So we'll just take the Blast Helm and roll along. Won't be seeing Glass Jaw this time around. Ring of Pain and Glass Cat for Ravio. This is pretty nice. Oh right, you don't want Chainmail, that rolling glass. That's a good point. Glass Armor. Good point, good point. Conjurer. Pain for Ancalagor as well. Pretty much build convergence for both racers. Lots of bombs to use with this Blast Helm for both racers as well. Always nice to see. An Earth coming out for Ancalagor. That seemed a bit delayed, so May was thinking about just hitting Deep Blues there, which I think would have killed anyways, because the Deep Blues is like 33557? Question mark? Or 3357? I don't remember. But decided to just, instead of doing all that thinking, no, 33555, right. Okay. You don't really see Deep Blues 5 if you... Okay, there goes Glass Armor for Ancalagor. Ravio doing Weapon Transmute. Had a Obsidian Cutlass, which wouldn't be horrible, but this is a downgraded weapon from what Ancalagor has. The redeeming factor being that it isn't glass, but... And never mind. Oh, Veiled with this flail, except it's just a base flail. Oh, they hit the pawn. Yeah, oh, that's so thinky. Lots of thinky. We have Staff into Zone 4, which is always a meme time. So yeah, Ravio probably has a better weapon now, but Golden Rapier with Ring of Pain is not horrible. Far from it. Excuse me. Yeah, Ravio's still spending time trying to find something. Don't know exactly what. I mean, there's definitely things that could round out this build. But not sure if that's worth going for this late. With your opponent so close, and Ancalagor goes down. Pushing it a bit too hard, I think. Felt like had a lot of options there, but I guess they thought they were safe after one Blast Helm. Yeah, probably Hell. Makes sense. Take the Hargreaves. Don't really need Goo Boots anymore. And Ravio takes Piercing as well. Probably the safer option. We have Slow Play Procedures enabled. So now checking shop makes sense. probably gonna check chess here, otherwise would have just done an Earthzuma. Or some Fireball Tomes. Probably wanted the item. An item. Spell or something. Heal spell would be nice, definitely. Don't like this. I don't. Yeah, just keep using the Blast Helm. Good. Unlike Ancalagor, who sadly didn't just keep using the last helm and then died. It's like, yeah, I can't process this. I have a get out of jail free card that I will just slam multiple times until I'm out of jail. So 6 bombs left. Dove is bad. Dove is fine. Eating the magic apple. Won't get any extra health out of it, but extra health probably won't matter too much. But getting 1.5 hearts out of the magic apple by eating it with just half a heart missing is pretty nice, but... yeah. Ravio is gonna need to find another source of healing in order to make that happen. So just eat that right away and take the 2 spells that you got. And I think that's a potion, could be a volt, but probably a potion. 2 Curse Hearts and big bombs. We have big Blast Helm bombs. And the potion, looking pretty nice now. It's worse than slow play than speed. I'm fine with it. I mean, this is Monster. We're watching. I mean, not Monster. Ravio. We're watching here. People. That's not a pack cap. So Greater Freeze coming out, and an Earth, and another Earth. There we go. This isn't Monster. I'm just. I don't know why I said Monster. Cap. Oh yeah. Necrodancer is free. Yeah, I could have just dug to the right and then tapped left. But it's fine. Just needs to keep Dorian alive. Keep Dorian alive, please. Please keep Dorian alive. Thank you. Thank you. Cool. There we go. GG's. Ravio will take this 3-0. Definitely could have gone the other way for Ancalagor for a few moments here, but ultimately Ravio will be able to clean sweep.